Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Back the Log Off. I'm Professor Icepick, and tonight we're going to be going back to The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. So, let's get to it. Love those little load screens. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said, especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yeah, it was probably the same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kilika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate. Those two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like royal guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... the royal guardsmen are behind the whole thing? Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but I think it's more likely that there's been some kind of frame-up. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you've found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. What, Agate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place, after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, all right? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. Phew! Oof, damn it. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Leiston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go and settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. We'll bust the prof out. Okay, let's try that again. We'll bust the prof out, and they'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. Okay, let's try that. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Okay. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Didn't we just arrest a mayor in the last chapter?
Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding.
No way! That doesn't make sense! You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust perilment of citizens, the Bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian with whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obliged to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us?
Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell. All of Liberal needs him. Go and get him.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you!
No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me.
And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agathe, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking!
Acknowledged. Bring it on! If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into.
That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside.
Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of horrible sensors.
I figured as much.
And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide.
Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Leiston Fortress?
Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly.
Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it?
No, all of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away.
How about stowing away in the cargo?
No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse and a huge mass of stuff.
Huh, well, damn. Oh, what is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around? Let me think. Aha!
When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbit, right?
Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine.
What, really?
I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device, then?
I guess it must be right where he left it in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I have.
Okay.
In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leiston Fortress.
Got it. Thanks.
I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch.
All right, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready.
Okay, I'm going to do another side quest here, real quick. Oh good, it's letting me. Okay, I finally figured out where that damned book is supposed to be. Okay, first floor. Statue. Okay. Okay, there's a statue somewhere, I know that much. Found a package wrapped in oiled paper. Inside was the Arab woodpecker. Okay, I want to do those side missions before we move on, but... Okay, so... okay, wrong way. Okay, back to town. Some news, isn't it? That big attack in Zeiss. It ought to make the front page of the Liberal News. Oh. I should check that as well, come to think of it. Maybe it was on the second floor then.
Oh, have you made some progress? Yep, you betcha. We brought you your book.
Please take a look to be certain.
Handed over the Arab woodpecker. Quest, Temp Librarian Plus completed.
Oh my. This is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. Haha, like there was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands. Right. Wait, what? What rest of the work?
There's more?
Traditionally, the researchers would hide 3 books. This leaves us with 2 still yet to be found. Did I not tell you? This is most definitely the first I've heard of it. How odd. But you're already aboard the ship, so to speak, so I hope I can count on your full support until the end. Well, I guess so, but you mean we have to deal with another unhinged okay. Let's try that again. You mean we have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game?
Speaking of which, it's just like back in Rouen.
No need to worry. The next book's hinted has no words. Really? The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. See for yourself. You've gotta be kidding.
No comments or anything.
Dots and an X? Maybe the X is supposed to point to where the book is? The name of the book in question is Hertz Adventure 2. Hertz Adventure 2. Got it! Only the first part remains in the library, so it gets quite frustrating having to listen to patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it.
Lovely. Another brain teaser to figure out.
I take back what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well, either way, we'd still be stuck trying to puzzle it out. Well, best of luck. I'll be waiting here, as always.
All right, we'll be off then.
We'll be back with that book before you know it.
Okay. Greetings, Bracers. I've heard from Murdoch. Well, I haven't heard everything, but it's time for the rescue. I'll be waiting for the safe return of both the Professor and the Capel. Do your best. May Idios watch over you all. Core of the Capel has been removed. Oh. Okay, well that isn't it. Phew! Finally, lunch hour is finished. Things should be quiet now until dinner time. Achoo! Whew. God. Damn hay fever. Hello, welcome to Bell Station. Just gonna look up a quick hint here. Oh, so it's on the Trat Plains Road. Okay, so I need to go to the... Damn it.
Care for a rematch?
We're good to go.
That's that. Let's move out.
Ah, crap.
All right, we're good to go.
We rule. We're good
Man, it's
to
been a
go.
while since I fought one of those things.
We did it.
Here we go. Okay, found it. Damn it.
Piece of cake.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have.
Again, please check it over just to be certain.
Hand it over, Hertz Adventure 2. Quest, Temp Librarian +2, completed. Yes, this is the genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's its card. It's got more of that unusual writing on it. You... 31 cypress trees, nestled atop this grassy hill. Afflictions of far-off lands, draw nigh unto me like wine barrels tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into reverie. Hit-shoo! Enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. Oh man, more of this gibberish? I think I'm actually starting to get used to these.
Another riddle.
Yeah, I guess so. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Idios herself speed you on your way to success. Okay, we're going.
Pardon us.
Okay, I mean, I think I understand the clue this time, so I'm kind of wondering why this wasn't the first one. Huh. Okay, let's take a look at this. Three forward left barrels. I mean, these appear to be the barrels on the third floor, so... The orbital guns I'm currently working on are poorly balanced and incredibly hard to use. But if I could get them onto the market, they'd be a bestseller for sure. Performance versus usability. A difficult choice. May as well try for both. Alright, let's see. Okay, I guess I did kind of understand it, I just didn't get it 100% correctly. Honestly, the fact that they put barrels on the third floor in this building is kind of a dick move. Alright.
Well, that was easy enough. Oh, hey, another achievement. You can trade those for money, you know. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I'm down with getting an achievement. Hey, guys. Agate, you look pretty good for a guy on his deathbed. Yeah. Like a little thing like that'd slow me down. Yeah, I guess not. Gotta keep it up, though. Otherwise, old Heavyblade here will get angry. Can't have that. Gundalf, can this wait? We've got places to go. Right. I leave the professor to you guys. Don't screw it up now. Thanks, Dad. Good luck with those juniors.
We'll do the best we can.
110%, I promise.
Okay, I'm counting on you. Adios, watch over you. I mean, we still haven't caught the terrorists yet, and we cancel inspections? I don't get it. The soldiers don't need to understand their orders, only carry them out. It's all for the good of the kingdom. Okay, so that's floor 2. Here's floor 3. Oh, crap. Okay, I went too far. Package was found, wrapped in oil paper. Inside was 31 separate.
Woohoo! Found it!
That's the last one. Now we can finally finish up our work for the librarian.
You ain't kidding. Huh?
What's wrong?
There's a card stuck in the book. And something's written on it.
You've done well. Though I know you not, I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a quartz researcher and the criminal who hid the 3 books. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent, to whom I could entrust my work. And you have lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. If you found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing, and lucky you! Please return it to the second floor archives of the Central Factory.
That's it. So it's all one big practical joke? Yeah, I guess so.
Have you looked in the package?
All right, let's see what we can see.
Found in P3.
Jackpot.
I think we should check in with the client for the time being.
Fine by me.
Okay, hold on a second. That's a BS right there. I mean, what would you have called those things in the Central Factory if not barrels? Would they be oil drums, perhaps? Well, hopefully that one achievement won't be the only one we get tonight.
Oh, perchance have you... Yep, we have the last book.
Just to be sure, please take a look at it.
Hand it over, 31 cypress trees. Quest, Temp Librarian, +3, completed.
Yes, this is definitely it.
I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books.
It just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found.
It was right in the same spot as the book.
Handed over the note and quartz left behind by the thief.
Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations.
Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves. In return for my having taken up so much of your time.
Thank you.
So, is that all you need us to do?
Yes, that's the lot. Whew, what a relief.
I was afraid you were going to say you still had more work for us.
No joke.
You've worked so hard that there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being.
What?
Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by anytime.
We will. Thanks.
Pleased to be of service.
Hello. If I need your help again, I'll be giving you a call. Hertz Adventure 2. Let's see. Kenner with the Spectacled Genie. Might as well upgrade him to... Ooh, lightning. I like the sound of that. Alright, let's go back to the guild to drop off them to report. Ooh, okay, Grail Locket.
Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job.
Alright, let's go find that device then. Should be in the professor's lab. Which I believe is on the 3rd floor. Or maybe it was in his... Okay, let's see. Do we have any hints here? Ah, gift from his place. Okay, so it is... It's in his home, okay.
Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe it's in a corner of the lab or the 2nd floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Alright, let's check the 2nd floor archives first. Oh.
Found it!
That's the orbit that was in our experiment, all right. So, can we use it?
I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working right.
Found detector jammer. Alright, back to the guild then. Killica's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leiston by now. Alright, back to the guild.
We're back, Killica, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I am about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else.
Receive Leiston Fortress map. Huh, well, would you look at that?
These are the schematics for Leiston Fortress?
Wow, it sure is big, and Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Libro, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate?
Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them for so long now. Okay, let's try that again. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses.
Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I don't like what you're driving at.
We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end.
I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answered to Zeiss. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kilika!
I'm sorry. We've caused so much trouble for you.
Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about?
You don't mean...
I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What?
Well, it is a very complicated orbment.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too.
You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh?
But you need me to operate the device.
Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in.
All right, enough. Listen, lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn?
You want to run that by me again?
Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now, of all times.
You little... Have you ever thought about her being a civilian? And a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger?
I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers. That's our job.
You sure talk a big game for a rookie.
And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about?
Estelle, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie.
I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this.
I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly, without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once.
Thank you, Agate.
You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know.
All right. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying?
Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism.
Both of you shut it!
Haha. Now I trust that the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you are ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do.
Later, Kilika. Take care of talking to the army for us.
I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Ideos keep you. Please be careful.
Alright, let's go to the airfield then.
I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, we can go anytime.
Is the Leibniz ready too?
Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leiston Fortress. We can take off anytime.
Any time? Won't it be hard to leave without, the ship?
Estelle, look down.
Oh. Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the?
What's happening to the flight deck?
What, didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind.
To be honest, Agate,
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty rad, honestly.
I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow.
You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this, it's all...
I know, it's Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Sir!
Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are we ready for to lift off? Lift off. All right, let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely and take care of Tita.
Sir, no sweat.
Let's go, then.
I got it's playing the Sky Pirates theme now, of all things.
I'll be counting on you, bracers.
Hey, wait! Whoa, head rush.
Dorothy?
Oh, Chief, were Estelle and crew aboard that last ship?
That's right. How did you know?
The guild tipped me, and there's big trouble brewing if what my editors told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left.
What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse this situation can get.
Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Grand Cell were just arrested for treason.
What?
This is the container where you'll all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for... God, what am I saying? I hope all of you are real close friends. It's going to be a tight squeeze for 4 people.
Really? It looks big enough.
It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling of a donut.
That's not encouraging.
We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation.
It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Oh, right. Say, man, you got any orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it.
I'll go too. My orbment could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate.
All right. Leiston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Professor Russell abducted by the Royal Army? This changes so many things. If they notice the container's fake, it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I have got to concentrate.
Raymond, we're being Swept north-northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Like I couldn't tell we were caught in the wind. It's you that's causing me to lose my focus, old man. Hey, Raymond, do something about our heading. The wind from Lake Valeria is pushing the stern.
Yeah.
Antoine's there too? Cool.
And now he's gone. The factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Very well then. Let's see your combat orbment. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it.
This isn't... But wow, you just light all up around some new gadget.
Very well then, let's see your...
Okay. Same lines of dialogue. I like how this is designed almost entirely like that one airship we saw in, let's see, was it Chapter 1, I guess? Something wrong? The flight to Leiston Fortress should take about 30 minutes. Gotta get the container ready for you guys, so you'd best go enjoy moving while you can.
Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship.
No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in Liberal, though. It feels like the start of something really big.
My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the mayor of Rouen behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that.
Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof. Okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose.
Anyone tell you you're a busybody? Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky.
Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to.
Hi.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't telling you not to come. It's just... Aren't you scared?
Huh?
Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So, how come you're all carefree about it?
Well, I'm really scared out of my mind. But I have Joshua and Estelle with me, and you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
A little. Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I was just wondering, who's Misha?
How do you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Nah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister.
Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me?
Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age.
Huh? I guess you haven't seen her in a long time.
Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year.
Oh, poor Misha.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way.
Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
Huh?
We'll be landing at Leiston Fortress soon.
All bracers to the cargo hold.
Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement?
We'll be arriving soon.
Yeah, I'm all done getting ready.
Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging.
We're counting on you, Tita.
Right.
Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? I think the sad part about this is that I have no idea if they would actually be able to, like, re-release this. Like they are with Zero and Azure. Good, you're here.
Looks like you've got everything set up.
I'm all done disguising the contain. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on this side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in.
So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this?
Of course we are.
I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door.
Understood. I'll go first.
Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right...
Huh? Estelle, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Girl boner.
There we go.
Turn your head this way.
Okay. Oh. Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose.
We've just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here.
Right. Yeah, we have to do this.
Ahem. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way.
Okay, in I go. Oof. Sorry, Estelle. Aw, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. And you even smell kind of like sweet and you even smell kind of sweet like fresh milk.
Yikes, Jesus Christ, Estelle is thirsty.
Hey, don't hug so tight. I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Yeep!
Estelle, quit playing around.
Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room.
Oof.
There, is it too cramped?
No, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, man, I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land, and from there it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Ah, yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap this matter within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. All right, grunts, get to work.
Roger that, sir. Roger.
Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear.
I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is.
What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. All right, open it.
Antoine!
Huh?
Meow. Meow.
Oh, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh?
Meow.
Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess.
Meow.
Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him.
Meow. Meow.
I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Haha, too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. All right, men, check the other containers.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now.
Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them?
It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
I feel guilty.
Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir.
I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say.
Jesus Christ. Why is he so horny? Phew. I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work.
Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you, Agate. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure.
I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though.
That does sound like something the chief would do.
Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So, Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call the test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Well, well, color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua?
I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents.
I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out.
Agate, do you have an exit strategy?
Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay. Alright, and let's make a game save and continue. I want some experience points. And got him.
Scary.
The door is locked. And another one. Oh, hey, you're new. Solid dozer, huh?
Care for a rematch?
Ew. That's a shame.
We did it!
Ah, crap. That time I'm the one who got surprised.
Should have done that.
Oh!
I know them.
Huh, so they are here.
The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though.
They're probably a special force, here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough.
So is my grandpa in there?
It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it.
You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside.
Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hey, can't we get in from here?
No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher.
Oh.
Jackpot.
Huh?
I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of these. Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intel... God, I'm still doing the wrong voice. Okay, hold on a second. Colonel... Ach du lieber. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe that you once served under Cassius. Ah, yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information.
I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did.
Haha, well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current.
The Black Ornament, or the Gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre.
I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait.
And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale.
I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen.
Not interested.
Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her.
You threaten her to get to me?
Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were.
Pardon me, then.
One might say she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course.
So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Ornament can shut down orbital power. I see. So that's your plan, is it?
Pardon me.
Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions.
No, it's all right. Give me your report, Lieutenant.
There's been activity in Grand Cell. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned.
My goodness.
Haha, check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Wow, so they were the bad guys all along, huh? Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities.
I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you.
My apologies, but you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter.
Get out of my sight!
As you wish.
So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man?
Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes.
Grand plans, but what will come of them?
I had a feeling that he was going to end up being the bad guy, but I didn't think it would happen this soon. Thought I would wait until at least the second game to reveal that one to us. Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence.
Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua, hey, you listening?
Estelle.
Are you okay?
Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up.
Sorry, I just spaced out.
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right?
Yup, so let's get a move on.
I really wanted to be a part of the Grand Cell operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man.
We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass.
What? It can't be!
Agent Krosner, you're too damn slow. Oh. Okay, that was quick. Oh, that was easy enough. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh?
It's not good to carry a grudge, you know.
Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right.
So, you're back. Enough! I told you, I don't want anything.
Grandpa!
Tita? I must be dreaming.
Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. Wah!
This isn't a dream? And you lot.
Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot.
The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed.
You actually sneaked in here? Sneaked in here should be snuck, right? So much like your father. Not a common lick
Not the common leak of sense between the two of you.
Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time.
Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken.
Say that again, you geezer.
Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is a gate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua.
Well now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who is always sulking about one thing or another. I believe.
I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man.
Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you?
Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again.
Understood.
Obtained orbital calculator. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black orbit. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's been so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me.
Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently.
Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with.
For the love of Idios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now.
Come on, both of you.
We are a party of 5.
You think we'll just let you escape?
What's that?
Guess the jig is up. Whoa. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship dock and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a blockade, huh? That's going to be fun.
Crap. Here come the soldiers.
Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The Major knows what he's doing.
What else would you expect from the CEO of it? The Fort Defense Regiment.
Well, what should we do? Where should we go?
Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Lock door. Oh, crap. Ow. Wait, Estelle's dead already? Really?
You're finished. All right, we're good to go.
Damn it, we're in trouble.
That last one seems to have alerted the other soldiers.
Let's withdraw to the research area for now.
Are those soldiers going to be alright?
Oh, don't sweat it. They're just unconscious. Anyway, the less fighting we have to deal with, the better.
We'll have to avoid the soldiers while we look for another way out.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, great, a stealth section. You! Intruder spotted!
Crap.
Ah, of course.
All right, we're good to go.
What was that noise? Intruders?
More incoming.
Back to the research area.
Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Yes, getting anywhere near there is probably unwise.
Ow. Hey, they're out cold. These guys must be pretty damn tough to take out special ops.
The building's empty. Search the premises. Whoa, did they spot us?
Fall back for now.
The door is firmly shut. Hey, the port's a no-go. The soldiers have it locked down. We've got to find another escape route. Door is locked. 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 Oh, hey, the Kapuas.
Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside?
Sounds like like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody!
Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever...
This looks like the dungeon.
Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hakan Gate. Huh? What? You?
You guys, you're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see?
Oh, okay. You guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pulley air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool.
I'm assuming you know these folks.
They're the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner.
I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs.
Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 Selga per hour. Why should I have to answer your questions?
My Aunt Vipedi.
Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff.
Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren?
Well, sorry we intruded.
No fair!
You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here!
That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means...
Maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmar was used in a similar fashion.
And yet I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Hey, did you find them?
No, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower.
All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-toothed cone.
Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way.
Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way.
Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way.
There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you?
I don't think I misheard that.
We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Oh man, is it gonna be Cassius? Come on, just down the corridor.
Hey Joshua, do you recognize that voice?
Yes, it sounds familiar.
It's gonna be Cassius, I know it. Or maybe it'll be Niles. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. Oh, that was spectacularly close.
I knew it!
Lock it, just to be on the safe side.
Got it.
What are you planning? You're the CEO of the Leiston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Hacken Gate.
That stubborn old man?
This is getting serious.
What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces.
That's horrible.
What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason.
Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too?
The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it.
Dorothy's pictures.
That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. That gate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that.
I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya?
Well, if that's... Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity.
I'm sorry?
Grandpa?
It was a joke, dear.
Okay, I've got everything. But what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down?
No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room.
Through this room? How?
Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right?
Haha, very astute, boy.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Idios probably will.
Major.
All right, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs.
Got it.
Roger that.
Farewell, Major.
Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major.
We're in your debt.
You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you.
What?
You mean when we met at the front gate?
Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not?
Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high?
Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor.
Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero.
Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them is to be in Central HQ, sir. Your orders?
Crap.
Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go.
Okay.
Excuse us then.
Eek! Wow. Phew. That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with this slide?
Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up.
Oh, I do not like this. Oh, okay.
Ah, you're here.
This way!
You're late. What took you so long?
Sorry, we just got into a conversation about my dad.
Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off.
All right. Hang on to your hats.
Dr. Wily-ass looking motherfucker.
Phew. We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet.
Major Sid may be keeping them busy. But if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe, or else.
Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you.
No. You two fall back.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. but they've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe.
A gate.
I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here.
Grandpa? Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you now, just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua?
Actually, I agree with the gate's assessment.
What?
According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection, which means that a gate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you feel, but for now, we really need to do what a gate says.
But...
Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw.
Wait, I get your idea in theory, but... Estelle...
You don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances.
Huh?
First, I want you to go to Grancel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty the Queen Alicia in Grancel Castle.
I must what?
What's this all about?
The aforementioned Black Ornament. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel.
Gospel, as in religious teachings?
Huh, that's certainly an ominous-sounding name.
Apparently, this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized that the Black Ornament was involved, and here in Zeiss, I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel.
Really?
I see. That explains a lot.
Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once.
You mean the shutdown of orbital power?
No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry. Anything more I could say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape.
I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no.
If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request.
I appreciate it.
Estelle? Joshua?
We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita.
I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much. You've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie.
I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much.
Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know?
You could be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate.
Don't call me that. It creeps me out.
Look who's embarrassed.
Bah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that.
Not that it's any of your business.
Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor.
I will. All right, then, let's get a move on.
Farewell, children of Cassius.
So stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita.
Ideos be with you. Be careful out there.
Okay, so we did it after all. We made it to chapter... We made it to the final chapter in this game. Wow.
Chloe, this way. We're finally off the scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit on the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grand Cell. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty, and most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please, promise me you won't do anything reckless, and that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please hurry. Saig, look after her for me. Well now, they finally caught up.
Oh, I do not like that one bit.
3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield the blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield.
Oh, she's gonna die. I can like already tell. We're gonna hear her, but
Sieg! Scree? I'll be alright. I just want you to go back to see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scree! Thank you.
oh, she's gonna be dead. Oh, Chloe, you dumb bitch.
It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly.
Oh, is that Rain?
Rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, Chloe, you're doomed.
The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight?
Yeah, they're gonna kill you, you know.
Oh.
Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rintz, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Janus Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Grand Cell, East Block. Oh, there is going to be a lot of Erebonian Embassy. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion, have you come all this way, all the long roads from the imperial capital, just to see me? How delicious! On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Idios' damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes showed the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly, fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for, but I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist by my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. All right, no clowning then. Don't play me like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian bracer guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I'd bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Librel, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. Should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ha ha ha, ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. There we go. There it is. The title card. We are on the final chapter, people. We've done it. We've made it to the final fucking chapter of this game.
So you were able to get the professor out safely, and you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you.
Well, we really didn't do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for a gate.
If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends.
All we can do now is put our faith in our gate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Gansel, however. He means to use that black orbment, that thing he called the gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it.
Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel given the current climate?
There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved in the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation has begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed.
Agreed, which means now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message.
You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you.
I'll miss doing that Russian accent.
Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can.
If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grancel on foot. An airship would only take an hour.
Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild, good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grancel. Right. Yes, built to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was that all about?
Was that the reception desk at the terminal?
Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on a Grand Cell-bound airliner. We're paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you.
Oh, recommendation.
Whoa, wait, what?
This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us.
Tickets are simply a business expense relating to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it, and be proud of what you have accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika.
Ooh. Ooh.
Thank you for everything.
Haha. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Adios keep you. Be well in your travel. We will!
Thank you again.
Okay, let's see. The airship to the capital leaves at 11 o'clock. You should get to the platform and square away any paperwork as quickly as you can.
Okay, let's see if the 8th issue is out yet. Nope, not yet. Oh yeah, look at all that fried chicken we got. That's just so nice. I've discovered a way to shop without getting bogged down by decisions. Whenever I don't know what to buy, I just choose the one furthest to the right. That way I don't have to worry about silly details and can get on with my shopping. Yesterday I talked to Stain, the owner, about our stock. I decided to try going with his recommendations this time. That doesn't mean I've started subscribing to his dependable above all philosophy yet. It's all part of the learning experience. I guess I should save. Final chapter. Man, I can't describe just how sweet it feels to see that, honestly. I know how stupid that probably sounds, but it just like, I've come so far in this. Oh, it's you. Hello. Thank you so much for before.
Thank you too, Father. Thanks to you, a gate made a total recovery.
We very much appreciate it.
No need to thank me. I'm only doing what I must. If you ever have a need, please feel welcome to visit. The Septian Church is for everyone, after all.
Welcome to the Septian Church. I am always here to listen.
Well, let's get to Grand Cell, then.
I'm sure both the Royal Guardsmen and the Bracer Guild are doing the best they can. We just aren't hearing it. Still, though, they still haven't found the ones who attacked the central factory yet? Are the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild even doing anything?
Why is the kid the even... why is the kid... Why is the child the one that's, like, level-headed here? Hello there. I heard from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away?
That'd be great, thanks.
Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses.
Thank you.
Estelle filled out the boarding papers. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Receive boarding pass ×2. I love that. Well, the Cecilia will be landing soon. Better get started on all the docking measures. Hi there, are you all off to the capital too? I was just on my way to work at the airship company. If I finished fast enough, I was thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration.
Nyago!
It's Antoine. Anton. Hey, Anton.
Anton!
Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you.
No. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Meow. Nope, not listening.
I think he's playing dumb.
Oh well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Meow.
Hey, there you are. Hey, there you are.
Hi, Gustav.
The factory chute told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. That's a lie. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers. So I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here.
Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tina was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out.
So that really was on purpose?
Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So what business do you have at the gate?
The professor asked us to go to Grand Cell.
We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight.
Yeah, well, it looks like it... Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit.
That sounds like fun.
Hey, you two! Hey, you two! Well, if it isn't Gerald, what's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late.
What?
Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections.
That would mean...
They're probably looking for the professor's group.
Which means the ship that's bound for Grand Cell is being held up in Rouen. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from Leiston Fortress instead. Ah, I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we cannot go by airship then. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I'd better have a talk with the factory chief.
Yeah, if they check on what happened yesterday, that won't be good.
Be careful, whatever you do.
Haha, I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two.
Joshua, this doesn't look so hot.
Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should just take the highway.
Aw, man. It's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship, too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard.
Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk.
Okay, so cancel. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that simple. Traffic control tower. Hey, it's you. I told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. You could just wait at the Bracer Guild.
Actually, there's been a slight change in plan.
I apologize for the timing. Can we still cancel?
Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back.
Great, here you go.
Return boarding pass times 2.
Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go. Bye.
Thank you for your help.
No worries. Come back and see us again sometime.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Okay, Hart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be just fine.
If we waste any more time here. Those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time.
Okay. We take the east road to get to Grand Cell, right?
Right, and the Sanctime Gate is to the north, along the right roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Grand Cell.
Okay, so cool. So I've actually already been to all these places then. We got to at least warn. Well, we at least have to warn Kilika, right?
Did you finish all of the boarding paperwork? Yeah, about that.
Estelle explained about the Royal Army inspection and canceling the airship ticket.
I see. They're moving faster than I thought. I thought it might be best if you left as soon as possible.
That was our plan.
Bye, Kilika. Got us watch over you. Be careful out there, you two.
Well, let's see if we can get to Grand Cell tonight, and then... I mean, we probably will, just, you know, based on the fact that I know exactly where to... No. No. How the... Don't fucking miss.
That's that. Let's move out.
You know, it occurs to me. I just know that this game is probably going to pull one last prank on me. So let's go back really quickly and see if the game is going to prank me. Okay, good. Seriously, it's hard to put it past them, though. That's the thing. Like, all the bullshit that this game has pulled on me so far, that really wouldn't be out of character for it. Ow. Ow.
That's that. Let's move out.
Well, that was quick.
So, this is a Sanctime Gate? It looks a lot like the Garoon Gate back in Roland.
Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg Wall completely surrounds the Grand Cell region. It's built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces.
It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction. Or you could climb up to the top and check out the view.
So you're planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you?
I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together. Just the, two of us. And just, talk about whatever.
Hmm? Isn't that what we always do anyway?
Jesus Christ, Joshua, you are so dense.
Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Grand Cell.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something?
It's just you. Let's go in and forget this whole conversation.
Girls can be so difficult.
Come on, man. Even I can... she is thirsty for you, man. She wants to turn Sora no Kaseki into Sora no Inseki. Hello, welcome to the Sanctime Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the capital. Fill out papers.
Okay, can you give us the paperwork?
Thank you. Please sign here. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway?
What? Date?
Haha, it's nothing like that. We're brother and sister.
Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're free to go.
Estelle? You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest?
No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital.
If you're sure.
Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition?
Martial arts competition?
Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsman Elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Haha, that's definitely right up your alley, Estelle.
The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself right by now.
Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not.
I can imagine, but if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do in the stands.
Huh, too bad. Sir? Is something wrong?
That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice because of your age. But are you two bracers?
That's right.
Is there a problem?
No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty?
Sir!
Is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh?
Huh?
You two, I'd like a few minutes of your time if that's all right.
We do need to get to the capital.
Is that so? The capital? May I ask the nature of your business in the capital?
What? Well, we've got a job.
What kind of job?
The professor,
No!
I mean, how do I put this?
I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter.
Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves.
Look, I don't see what the big problem is.
Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. It seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation.
What? What?
That's enough, soldier! We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sanctime.
You can't be serious. Why do...
Ah, there you are! There you are.
Huh?
Why, you're...
I've been waiting for you. If you've finished your paperwork, let's get going.
What?
I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat.
Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I am Specialist of Archaeology, Professor Alba. I am from North Amberia State, and I'm here in Libreville for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Grand Cell History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see. Then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relation do you have with these two? Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua? Estelle?
Yes, that's it, all right.
Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding.
No, it's not a problem.
We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all.
I swear, I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I'd forgotten our assignment for a moment.
Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though.
Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face.
What was that?
Never mind.
Haha, sorry to surprise you. It just seemed that you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have?
Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba.
We appreciate your help.
My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack?
It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens, and the two of us were suspected of being in said gang.
Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military is a massive stick up there.
I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you?
Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done.
I expected you'd do well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right.
Ah, we don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn.
We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this?
Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I've found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good.
You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor.
We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues, especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation.
That's too bad. We sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital?
Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy on his own.
I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway.
Well, if you don't mind, then we would be honored.
It's settled then. Let's get going.
Let's see. Just get a pot of meat for the road.
That Sanders cuts the tab of anybody who enjoys their meal. I'm worried if the store is making any profits at all.
Ooh, a new area. Are you on your way to the capital? Those terrorists could be hiding anywhere. Be careful. Well, around here there should just be soldiers, so you should be safe. I just got transferred to this garrison recently. I'm surrounded by all these hardcore soldiers. I feel pretty overwhelmed sometimes. Well, let's see if we can make it all the way to Grand Cell. Royal Avenue. I want to walk down to the... Hey, you there!
Huh?
Looks like an army unit.
No tourists are allowed at the Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets?
Actually, we're not citizens of Grand Cell. We just recently came here by way of the Sanctime Gate.
Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless.
Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Royal Villa?
It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities.
You don't say.
The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away, just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Man, what a bunch of dicks. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see?
It's not that I'm not curious.
We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists like the soldier said.
Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats.
Estelle! You really need to not say things like that out loud. Someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? Intelligence what now?
Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing.
Anyway, let's head on to the city.
Oh, all right. You kids are no fun. South, Sanctime Gate. East. North. Okay, so we go this way. Okay, now I do actually want to go the other way. Okay, let's check this out then. Oh hey, new monster. Ooh. Groovy.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, it's actually letting me go here and not just telling me to fuck off or something. There's an old cerulean stone monument. Oh. Oh, hey. Monsters appeared! Oh, no! Oh. Ooh, chain lightning. Oh my god. And got him.
All right, we're good to go.
Ooh, got a lot of experience out of that fight. Found shield 3. There's a note inside. It reads, "Sucker." Let's see. Shield 3, you say. Ooh, diamond dust. That could be interesting. But I'd lose... The chest is empty. I blame you. Oh, okay, that's the entrance. I don't exactly want to go there just yet, but ooh. There's an old vermilion stone monument. What am I saying? Monsters appeared. Oh no! Oh, wait, what? Wait, what the hell did I just do? Wait, that was a mistake! Let's try that again. It's feeling this time. That was the dumbest thing I could have possibly have done. Oh, come on. Good.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hooray! They both leveled up. Found Defense 3. You've gone over your limit for this chest. Signed, the dev team. Wait, shield 3.
All right, we're good
Well, that
to
was
go.
easy enough. Whoops. Yeah, that's not good. They really like attacking Estelle, don't they? Okay, let's see. North. Garoon Gate. Vile touch. And good riddance.
Cool.
All right, we're good to go.
That was easy enough. Ooh. Got a lot of experience from that, too. It's locked. Well, that was... I still think that was worth it, honestly, just because it was kind of funny. Okay, let's go back to Grand Cell then. Chest is empty. I blame you.
All right, we're good to go.
Well, now Joshua's the one who's ahead.
That's that. Let's move out.
And we even got some tender poultry out of that. West, Grand Cell. Okay, so... Let's check out this Garoon... Let's check out this other gig.
Piece of cake.
Get a little more experience in the meantime, you know? Oh, hey, look. Oh, hey, a bee.
Piece of cake.
The bee just ran off? What the fuck? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to kill you. West, Grand Cell. South. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, not this. Come on, finish him. Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
How the... Don't you fucking miss them. Hooray, critical hit. Ah, man, we're so close to leveling up, I can taste it. Royal Avenue and Urbic Scenic Route basically run a loop around this region. This is why many travelers headed to the castle missed the turnoff and walked the entire loop. I saw a strange girl with glasses on the loop earlier. Must be Dorothy. This is the Garoon Gate. This checkpoint connects the Grand Cell and Roulette regions. Oh hey, we can go home again. Security being heightened, all training has been cancelled. The Garoon Gate has a number of veteran soldiers working here, so we're not worried. This is the first time the army has heightened security in all regions since the 100 Days War. This makes me remember a lot of things that happened back then. Huh? You aren't leaving Grand Cell, are you? Almost nobody goes to Roulette during the time the martial arts competition is being held. Shop. Yeah, no, we already have both those recipes. Damn, I hope I didn't miss anything.
This leads to Roulette. It doesn't look like we'll be returning for a while.
Alright, well, let's go to it then. Ah, so close. I can almost taste those levels. Okay, damn straight you're not gonna run. I'm not gonna let you run off this time. No, you're going to die. You're going to die and you're going to enjoy it. Fucking bee. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, it would be kind of interesting to see this trilogy come out on consoles at some point, but I'm not sure. Ooh, Evil Eye. I like the sound of that. I mean, while I would like to see it, I'm just not sure how they'd handle it. I mean, people are already bitching about, you know, the Crossbell games coming out.
We're good to go.
Ah, still didn't learn nothing. See how the leveling goes now.
That's that. Let's move out.
I'm still making a fair amount of experience points. I mean, not quite like... Ah, crap. Going after the professor, man? Come on, that's not cool. That isn't cool. And dead.
That's that. Let's move out.
Jesus Christ. How many enemies were there in a row there? I'm not really complaining, but like, Jesus Christ almighty, calm
Let's
down.
move out.
The enemies, okay? Okay. Oh my god, is that Nile? Wow, this city's freaking huge. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then?
Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grand Cell Castle's just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grand Cell Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations.
Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right?
Yes, when I was little.
My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Grand Cell does.
I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel?
Haha, I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum.
Oh, cool. Grand Cell has one of those?
They find ancient artifacts and put them on display here. There.
Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance.
Museums are awfully formal for my taste. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons?
If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding, though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something?
Yes, most likely. Now we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message.
Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? There's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying, "Hi."
Ooh, street vendor. Ooh, we have a gorgeous crepe. Okay, cool. Oh, we have the other two. Get that man a crepe. Hello, step right up. What flavor can I get you? Well, let's see what you got. Coffee and... Okay, I got all those.
If we don't hurry, we won't be able to get good seats. Hey, where's my ticket? Darn that Troy.
Dick. He's a dick. Hi, is this your first time in Grand Cell? The city is split into 4 districts, or blocks. Here in the South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild, as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just beyond it, farther north, is the castle itself. The West Block has the Grand Cathedral, as well as the main offices of the Liberal News. And over in the East Blocks are all the embassies, the arenas, and all the general goods stores for the city.
This looks bad. The register's completely and totally busted.
I wanted some popcorn. Ooh, Orbital Factory. What have you got for sale here, pal? Okay, got that. Ooh, attack 3. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, as much as I want some of these, I'm not so sure. Yeah, I'll hold off for now. Welcome to the Wingard Orbital Factory. The 3rd floor is where we handle all repair and maintenance orders. Weiss Arms and Guards. Okay, that's a house. Okay, there's the east. Ah, ooh, a pub. Okay, let's go to the Sunny Bell Inn. Ooh, bouillabaisse. Somehow, the act of eating it fired off long hidden neurons into the brain, teaching you the recipe for bouillabaisse. Wow, they just started having fun with some of these translations, didn't they? Ooh, okay. Yep, I think I will buy both of those. Oh, hey, a piana. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The Royal Guard is under the magnifying glass right now. What with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. First the Sky Bandits and Bows, then the corrupt Mayor of Iran, now that business with the Orbital blackout in Zeiss. Sure seems like a lot's been going down these days. Menu, mixed cocktails, okay. Chef's recommendation, bouillabaisse. Well, I got all the... Grand Cell, landing port.
There's this ice cream shop here in the East Block that is simply to die for.
Oh, hi! Are you here to watch some martial arts competition? Okay, well, let's see. Ooh, a department store. Don't mind if I do.
I'm on a trip with my mommy. My daughter and I came from a small village in Rouen called Minoria to see the capital.
Shop. Ooh, a food counter. Firefly fungus. Well, now, that... I remember that. I remember when I had to collect that.
Welcome! Would you like to try a free sample of our tea? I can even teach you how to prepare your own cup.
Yes, actually, I would. Why won't you give it to me?
Oh, they have stuff from revenue. Score! But why is it you can only ever find things you want when you have no money? I flew in from Bose to sell some of my merchandise. Oh yeah, that woman. It would make a really nice gift, don't you think? Accessory shop. Ooh, a proxy. Ooh, that sounds like it could be helpful. Okay, sundries. Okay, issue 8. Cool. Gimme. Okay, so I should be all up to date on that. Let's just make sure. Books. Yep, there we go. Okay. Conspiracy in the Royal City. Some interesting stuff there. Well, let's go to the guild office and then call it a night then. Wait, are we in the east block? Okay, we are in the east block, so let's find that ice cream shop first, honestly. I am not seeing any ice cream shop here. Alright, back to the south then. Yep, there it is. Wow.
May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed.
Now you've got it.
If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us.
Now then, we ought to get going soon.
Pardon the intrusion.
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna, fancy meeting you here.
Ah, yes. And we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right?
Long time no see. What brings you all to Grand Cell?
I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later.
We've got to be going.
See you later, rookies.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer.
Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was?
Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa! Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch.
And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation.
I'm Elnon. I'm with the Grand Cell branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now?
Certainly.
Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms.
Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grand Cell branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh, yes. I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter.
But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts.
Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counterterrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With the former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Eh?
Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss.
Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leiston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request.
Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces? That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true!
Talk with Killick at the Zeiss branch, and she'll confirm our story.
It's alright, it's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. That pains me to say so. I've been sympathetic to him all this time, and the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much.
The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools.
Well, that's why they're the Intelligence Division, Joshua.
The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? Well, that is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then.
Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I think it means that the Queen is in danger.
It seems likely, but what I was getting at is that the Colonel probably has as strong a hold on Grand Sill Castle as he did on Leiston Fortress. If we presented that later, it'd likely get crumpled up.
Why did he go for the stupider answer than I did?
What? Then how are we supposed to get in to talk to the Queen?
We could possibly sneak in like we did at Leiston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice.
Well, in that case, why don't we try going in like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper.
Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble.
Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr.
What? Mist?
We'll let you know if we find anything.
Mr. Elan?
Wait, Joshua? Wasn't Chloe coming to the capital right about now?
Now that you mention it, she did say she'd meet us before the birthday celebration started. Should definitely be here by now.
Hold on. There wasn't a girl about our age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up with here.
Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here.
Ah, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying.
She mentioned some rich relatives, though that's not much of a lead, I suppose.
I'm sure she's simply running late, and we'll try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. Mr. Elnon? Mr. Elnon? Really? There are no requests. Okay, cool. Okay, and on that bombshell, I think that's where we're going to. I think that might actually be where we call things for the night. So, before I go though, I just want to complete my thoughts that I was trying to get through earlier. So yeah, like I was saying, it is a shame that this game isn't on modern consoles. I just don't see any chance of it coming either anytime soon or definitely in this form, because a lot of people reacted very negatively when they found out that the Crossbell games, which come directly after the Sky Trilogy, but before Cold Steel, which is where things really started getting popular, especially in the West, and they look a lot like these games. You know, obviously slightly better, but, you know, made for the same hardware, basically. And people are pissed about that. But these games are even older than that. This game is from 2004, originally. So there's, like, no way that anyone who owns a PS4, or especially a PS5, would ever want to play anything like this. Not in a million years. But I also don't see them remaking it anytime soon, because they've got to get through the story itself, and that would just be a waste of time remaking it. But who knows, maybe Falcom will just decide to port these over, you know, willy-nilly and whatnot, and then Xseed can get more money out of them for it. And on that final note, I think we can call it a night. So until next time, this has been Professor Icepick with Back the Log Off, signing off. See you next time.